to probe the Tanisha case. The prime accused, Sheezan Khan, has been sent to 14-day judicial custody. The legal team of Sheezan Khan made several to his life and media trial in the case. The legal team also sought home-cooked food for Sheezan Khan. Now, the court has allowed home-cooked meals, medicines and visits by the family members while he is in custody. The actor has also asked that his hair not be cut while he is in custody. The court has also allowed the same.
पुलिस कस्टडी में नहीं भेज के जुडिशियल कस्टडी में भेजा है। हमने जो 4 एप्लीकेशन किया है उसमें से एक एप्लीकेशन था होम फूड के लिए और मेडिसिन के लिए जो अलाउ हो गई है एज पर जेल मैनुअल। सेकंड एप्लीकेशन हमारा था एडवोकेट और फैमिली को मिलने दिया जाए, वो भी हमारा अलाउ हो गया है एज पर जेल मैनुअल। थर्ड एप्लीकेशन था कि जो शीजान का अपीयरेंस है इंक्लूडिंग हिज हेयर वो डिस्टर्ब ना हो। फोर्थ हमने एप्लीकेशन की थी काउंसलिंग के लिए और सिक्योरिटी के लिए, क्योंकि जीशान इनोसेंट है। पूरे इन्वेस्टिगेशन को इन लोगों ने मिसगाइड किया है इंटेंशनली, डेलिबरेटली। मंडे सवेरे 11 बजे हम रखेंगे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस विद शीजान की फैमिली और सारे तथ्यों जो जो एलिगेशन लगाए हैं उनके सबूत देंगे कि कैसे सरासर सारे आरोप नॉट ओनली झूठे हैं, किया किसी और ने है और भुगत रहा शीजान है।
Now, Tanisha's family has claimed concealment by Sheezan Khan in the case and alleged that she was made to call Sheezan's mother Ammi and was even made to wear a hijab. The family members have been alleging that Sheezan was forcing Tanisha to convert to Islam after having promised to marry her.
कोर्ट में पुलिस और इन्वेस्टिगेशन करना चाहती थी, लेकिन कोर्ट ने उनको जुडिशियल कस्टडी में भेज दिया है। और क्योंकि शीजान ने अभी तक अपने जीमेल का पासवर्ड पुलिस को नहीं बताया है। वो बोल रहा है कि उसको याद नहीं आ रहा है। इससे पहले भी वो बार बार बयान बदल रहा है, तो वो कुछ तो छुपा रहा है। वो नहीं चाहता कि जीमेल का पासवर्ड पता चले और बहुत सारी चीज़ें सामने आ सकती हैं। देखिए, हम चाहते थे कि पुलिस और इन्वेस्टिगेट करे और जो बाकी एंगल्स बचे हैं पुलिस हर एंगल से जांच करे। तो तुनिशा ने अपनी मदर को बताया था कि वो उनके यहाँ जाती है, उनके शीजान के घर जाती है तो उर्दू सीखती है, और उसके अलावा भी वो शायद उसकी बहन के साथ दरगाह भी गई थी। तो यही सब बातें हैं। तो और उसका बिहेवियर टोटली चेंज हो गया था। तो इसी वजह से हमें शक है कि हर एंगल से जांच होनी चाहिए।
Now, Tanisha's mother has spoken to Times Now in an exclusive interview demanding justice and saying that the police must investigate the angle of murder as well. She's also said that her daughter was used by Sheezan. Here's what she said.
नमस्ते वनीता जी, सबसे पहले बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका टाइम्स नाउ से बात करने के लिए। एक सीधी तौर पे सवाल आपसे कुछ पूछना चाहेंगे। तो आपकी बेटी की मौत के बारे में आप चंडीगढ़ भी रवाना हो रही हैं मैम। बहुत सारे सीरियस एलिगेशन लगाए गए हैं। शीजान खान को आज जुडिशियल कस्टडी में भेजा गया है। क्या क्या मांग रहने वाली है आपकी तरफ से?
मेरी मांग यही है कि मेरे को इंसाफ दिलाया जाए, और जो पुलिस और मीडिया की कॉपरेशन है बहुत ज़्यादा है, और शीजान पूरी वो किया जाए, इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया जाए कि ये सुसाइड है कि मर्डर है। और बाकी बस मैं और क्या कह सकती हूँ।
मैम, ये भी जानेंगे कि आपको कब अंदाजा हुआ कि फोर्स कन्वर्जन की बात आ रही है सामने, या फिर धर्म बदली करने की बात हो रही है, हिजाब पहनाया जा रहा है, उर्दू सिखाई जा रही है?
टनीशा के बिहेवियर से।
कब से शुरू हुआ था मैम
ये कुछ हो गए, इसको मेरे ख्याल में 1.5 महीना हो गया है। टनीशा का बिहेवियर चेंज था। वो हिजाब डालती थी और मुस्लिम लैंग्वेज वो अपनी यूज कर रही थी।
ओके मैम, किन बातों से लगता था कि तुनिशा बहुत ज्यादा परेशान है अपनी रिलेशनशिप के चलते?
जब शीजान ने ब्रेकअप किया उसके साथ।
मैम, अगर डिटेल में बता पाएं कि आपको क्या क्या बताया था शीजान के बारे में तुनिशा ने?
शीजान के बारे में तुनिशा ने यही बताया था मेरे को कि मम्मा मेरे साथ चीट हुआ है, मेरे को धोखा दिया गया है और शीजान ने मेरे को यूज किया है। और जिस दिन ब्रेकअप हुआ है उस दिन शीजान ने उसको थप्पड़ मारा है तुनिशा को, क्योंकि तुनिशा ने उसके फोन पे उसकी चैट पढ़ ली थी, उसकी गर्लफ्रेंड की, शीजान की गर्लफ्रेंड की।
आप जानती हैं कि आखिर ये लड़की कौन है? साथ में काम करती थी या अलग रहती थी?
नहीं, मेरे को कुछ आइडिया नहीं है। इतना पता था कि उसकी कोई को एक्टर थी शीजान की, बट आई डोंट नो द नेम। नहीं मेरे को मालूम उसका।
अच्छा जी। मैम इसमें कैसे जानेंगे कि बहनों के साथ बहुत ज्यादा इन्वॉल्व थी, शिजान की मदर के साथ भी काफी ज्यादा मेल जोल था, तो आपसे भी दूरियां बढ़ गई थी?
नहीं, दोनों बहन के साथ और माँ के साथ बड़ी इन्वॉल्वमेंट थी टनीशा की। एक्सपेंसिव गिफ्ट्स देने शुरू कर दिए थे टनीशा ने।
अच्छा अच्छा मैम, बस जाते जाते इतनी सी बात बता दीजिए कि आखिरी में जब तुनिशा के साथ झगड़ा हुआ था शिजान का, तो उसके बारे में क्या आपको फोन करके बताया गया था? और आपकी आखिरी जब मुलाकात हुई थी शिजान से, तो क्या मुलाकात हुई थी, उसने क्या क्या कहा था आपसे?
मैंने शिजान को, जब मेरे को टनीशा ने बताया कि उसने मम्मा मेरे को थप्पड़ मारा, मेरा ब्रेकअप हो गया, तो मैंने शिजान को बोला, मैं कहा शिजान ये क्या बात है कि तूने टनीशा के साथ ऐसा क्यों किया? अगर तेरा किसी के साथ रिलेशनशिप है और तूने टनीशा को क्यों इन्वॉल्व किया है? कहता आंटी सॉरी, जो करना है आप करो। इसने ये बात टनीशा को भी बोली, तूने जो करना है कर।
All right, now let's also get your statement from Sheezan's family members. They've issued a statement and injected a religious angle to it all, stating that some are taking out hate for a religion and people must not see this silence as weakness. Injecting a religion card here, saying he is facing such hate because of his religion, saying our silence is being misconstrued as weakness. Let's go across to our panel. Joining us this evening, Advocate Tarun Sharma, Tanisha's lawyer on the broadcast with us, actor Sharlin Chopra, Hunza Shabir, a co-star of Tanisha, and Athar Siddiqui, another co-star, as well as actor Manvi Taneja joining us. First, I want to ask the advocate, Mr. Tarun, on the reaction that has come in from Sheezan's family members who say that it's because of his religion that he's being targeted.
It would be rather, I would be rather saying, if we go to the Instagram's account of the Tanisha, she was each and every day she used to have clicks photographs with Sheezan, either with the Sheezan mother or the Sheezan sisters, and every of the Instagram messages given by her, it was specific written, this is for you Ammi, this is for you for Appi. But we never said in the court, neither we have argued in respect of love jihad. But what I recollect, the advocates appearing for the Sheezas in the court have stated that Sheezan have break down and he has break down the relation with Tanisha only on the gap that he recollects the incident of Aftab and Sharda. So the love jihad angle has been brought by their lawyer into the court. It is not we.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, just want
They
to
have
bring
been
in,
arguing in the love jihad angle. They have been saying the relation has been breakdown only because she was Hindu.
Okay, so the relationship broke
It has
off
been
because she
stated by
was
their
Hindu. This
lawyers.
is something that he himself has told the police officials. But Sharlin, you know, the claims that have been made by Sheezan's family members saying this is part of a media trial, I was not involved in this. But, you know, as the advocate is also pointing out, this is something that he told the police officials. First, he said, I decided to break up with her because of religious differences. Then also saying after the Aftab Poonawalla case, I was worried where this relationship would go, and that's the reason why I decided to break up with her.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, Sheezan Khan's lawyer made a statement stating that his client is completely innocent. He said, "Kiya kisi aur ne aur bhugat raha hai Sheezan." So, culprit kaun hai? Who is the culprit? Who is the person who provoked Tanisha Sharma to commit suicide? Who is that person? Was it not Sheezan who claimed to be in love with Tanisha Sharma? And at the time, he was not aware of her religion. And now he says that because of the difference of religion, he chose to break up with her. At the time, he was not aware of her age. Now he says that he is old enough to be a boyfriend of a 20-year-old girl. What is this? Does he suffer from amnesia, selective amnesia? And very smartly, Sheezan's lawyer says, "Kiya kisi aur ne bhugat raha hai Sheezan." what does he imply by making this statement? Who is to be held responsible? Who is the culprit here? अरे एक माँ ने अपनी औलाद को खो दिया, वो माँ सुबह शाम इंसाफ की गुहार लगा रही है. She is asking the police to probe all the possible angles, the love jihad angle, the suicide angle, the murder angle. What's wrong with it?
Okay, but
And
as
yes,
the proceedings are going on, the details that we're getting of the relationship, is it a media trial or not? That's a question. Manvi also wants to come in here. Manvi, a lot of questions being raised on the kind of relationship the two shared. In fact, time and again, the one question that's being asked is, if Sheezan himself admitted that he broke up with her because of religion, was he not aware of the religious differences when the relationship started? Or do you think there's too much focus on something like this, which is not the case?
See, I was listening to the other panel also, Shedley. I totally agree with Sheezan's lawyer that it could be a high possibility that the crime has been committed by someone else and the camera is on Sheezan. But it is the investigating officer which needs to decide. And once the charge sheet is let me complete, madam. I did not interfere. Let me open with my let me complete my opening statement. So, and the camera is on him. See, life is very precious, and I don't believe that anyone should give up on his or her life under any circumstances. But we cannot deny the fact that she was mature and adult. She was mature. She was working since 14 years of her age, and that too in an industry. But what is bothering me is that where was her mother when Sheezan was asking her to wear hijab? When he was forcing her for some monetary favors, her mother was not into picture. He has forced her to visit the Dargah. Tanisha used to call Sheezan mom Amma. Now, Tanisha mom did not speak up initially. Now she is coming up, and what was she waiting for? She also blamed that Sheezan slapped Tanisha. And what kind of mother she is? She did not file a complaint.
No.
You're asking questions of a mother who has spoken about the fact that this is my only child, and I was, I was agreeing with the relationship because I wanted the happiness of my daughter.
The integrity and the honesty
madam,
of our mother. You cannot do that. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. You are saying what was Tanisha's mother doing at the time?
Has been run against
Tanisha was not her pet dog. Tanisha was not her pet dog.
She is asking her to be in a
Tanisha was her mother's daughter.
There was nothing like love.
Children do not take
She never asked to be in the religion. Sorry to say that.
Children do not take consent from their parents before wearing a hijab.
Okay, just want to get in a word from, hold on, I just want to get in a word from Athar Siddiqui, who is their co-star. Perhaps he would be able to throw light on the kind of relationship the two shared. Athar, to talk about the relationship the two shared, of course, a lot of focus is on what happened between them on the day, on that fateful day. But you've seen them very closely. What was their relationship like? Were the family members aware of it? The mother claiming that once when confronted, Sheezan had also slapped her. Were these things seen on the sets?
If the mother is aware of the fact that he slapped her and this was the reason of the breakup, she has gone through some chat of his. So I think mother should visit the set every day with her child. She's the one who will be taking.
Tanisha herself saying if she was not happy with it, why was she a part of this relationship at all?
Ma'am?
The questions which have been raised in respect of the conduct of the mother. Mother job was to see that the daughter is happy. The daughter was happy, and it is also a fact which has to be seen. The whole unit which the Tanisha was working, it was the previous unit where she was working prior also. So she was aware of each and every crew members which are with she was working. So she was confident the members of the crew and the production house was the proper. Now in respect of what voice has been raised, why the mother should have not raised the objection. The breakup was within the 20 to 22 days prior. So what you want, that the mother should be shouting a daughter and the child who is going through a relation.
Okay, Sherlyn, you want to come in here because, the questions that are being asked on Tanisha as well is why was she in this relationship in the first place? Then questions being asked on the mother, why didn't she intervene if she knew that this was a physically abusive relationship?
Ma'am, it is so sad to see that questions are being raised on the mother's integrity. Instead of us sympathizing with her and acknowledging her loss, We are questioning her integrity. We are questioning her intentions with regards to the safety of her
well. She requires a medical
daughter.
assistance. With
No,
mother would have
no,
helped her
no,
out.
no,
And
no,
mother did
Tanisha,
not.
this
Mother
is
did
wrong.
not.
This is
Mother
unethical
was
behavior.
worried about
You have
her
no
mental
right to
issues,
question the
mental
integrity
stress.
of a
She was
mother
in
who
trauma.
has
Mother
just
would have
lost
taken
her
her to
child.
some
You have no
psychiatrist
right to do
regarding the
that.
stress-related issues.
No,
On
no.
26th
And how
December,
dare you
she
say
has an
that you
anxiety
agree with
attack. The
Sheezan's
entire
lawyer?
production was
How dare you
free.
say?
The team
How dare
had
you
to
say that?
take her to the hospital. And they will
No,
see
you
the
cannot
entire
question the
production was
integrity
free.
of a mother.
Charlene, you're just shouting, you're not listening. See, entire production was
Unethical
freeze.
behavior.
She was taken to the
Unethical behavior.
hospital.
No.
Everyone knew
No.
that she was going
Tunisia,
to
But is it
Sheezan
right to
was
question the mother, Manvi, at a time when the probe is still ongoing? Is it right to question the mother? I know you're asking the question because at first the complaint that had been filed said that she decided to take the extreme step. The mother said that she committed suicide, and then she said that there was a delay because of the investigations that followed. The mother then got to know that there was a delay in taking her to the hospital, after which she said that it could be murder.
So see,
50 minutes delay, 50 minutes. And the fact remained, Tanisha was taken by Sheezan.
They might have called
Sharma's body recovered.
It is the investing
Who was the
officers which
person
need
who
to file the
lowered
charge sheet
Tunisia
and need to
Sharma's
check where there was a miss.
Why was
And
the
if you talk
ambulance
about the mother,
not
she was aware of the
time?
mental
Why
stress,
was
what she
there
would have
delay?
done.
The myth was when Tunisia was
And
taken for a
asked
hospital,
her to
it
take
took
some
15
leave
minutes.
from her shooting schedule because she was not over with the relationship. Because see, if you go to a shoot again and you see the co-star, because you need to spend more time with your co-stars, taking breaks, taking scenes together. She was not able to cope up and she just lost her control. I would like to add one thing. If cases are getting solved on assumptions or mother's statement, then there
But then how do you explain the visuals or pictures of Tunisia in hijab? So, you know, the reason why the advocate, the family members are saying, in fact, the mother saying there had been a change in her behavior. She had been, trying to learn Urdu. He was asking her to learn Urdu. He was also asking her to convert to Islam. So these are some of the charges that have been made. And in fact, it's also one of the basis why the custody has been extended. So that's one of the charges that the mother has made. There are photos of her in hijab, which also the police officials are looking at. Whether it's right or not, of course, only investigations are going to reveal.
The custody is extended because
It's also the people who have seen Tanisha and Sheezan at Dargah of Mumbai. Haji Ali
The question
Dargah.
was for me. I could not hear. The
Yes,
question
Charlene.
was for me. I could.
Tunisia Sharma was brainwashed, manipulated and misled. Why was she taken to the dargah? Why was she forced to wear the hijab? Why was
She was not
forced
scared.
to
She
change
was
her
not
religion?
confused. Charlene, you need to understand she was a mature individual.
Yeah.
She didn't want
I need to
she didn't want
understand
to.
that
No,
it's normal to commit suicide. I need to understand
I am a Hindu.
that it's
I
all
can
to do
call
with
for a guy
depression
who's Muslim.
and that
See,
Sheezan
what the
Khan
problem
is
is,
totally
he is a
innocent.
Muslim.
I need to understand
And
that. Yes.
you can't just tolerate
I'm very happy
guy.
I'm very happy to
has
say
not done
that I lack
anything
the
to
ability
Tanisha.
to understand.
Okay, let me take that question across to Tarun Sharma. Tarun, the questions that are being asked time and again is, first, when the mother had filed a complaint, she said that Tunisia was depressed because of the breakup. She decided to end her life and she hung herself. That's what she said in her complaint first, after which later she went on to say that it could be murder because of the delay in taking her to the hospital. Another, the charge of forced conversion was not mentioned by her anywhere. So the questions that are being raised are, why is she mentioning it now? Why didn't she say it initially when the probe was just beginning?
What you want, a mother after seeing a body of a daughter should files a complaint, sit in the police station and files a complaint for 4 hours. Would we be in a position to answer a police? After seeing a body, after getting a phone call, if you are not aware, in a press conference it was specifically mentioned by the mother, prior to a suicide, 30 minutes prior, her daughter have called a mother and said, "Mummy, please book a ticket for Chandigarh. We are flying for celebration of Christmas." Within a 30 minutes, what so happened in a makeup room? That has to be answered by the Sheezans, not by the mother.
Please respond to that. On questions being raised on the mother and her statement, the lawyer says that this was a mother who just lost her child. So she was not in a position to say anything. As the investigations are going on, she also got to know a lot more of what was happening. And that's the reason why she's talking about it now.
Emotional trauma and this depression. This comes with a trigger point. Trigger point can be arise at any time, any moment. It doesn't require a proper time schedule. Whether if I'm talking to somebody in a normal emotion right now, but suddenly the trauma is like that, a sudden, you can say a loose point, something like that, a trigger point came across me again. I forget everything, and suddenly I think about that depression again. I'm out of my senses. So it's like that. It's very simple. She was going through a depression, not from after the breakup. It's been.
But based on what are you saying that?
Suffering from depression. Since 2020, she was suffering from depression. If you see the articles of Times of India, you'll get to know about that. She has described her feeling, anxiety issues, the depression issues, many times, even on the articles also. So I'm not just saying about Tanisha that she was suffering from depression.
Cannot work for 12 hours.
Yeah. Come again, please.
Okay. Sherlyn, just want to take a last word from you on the claims that are now being made on what the mother has said on the charge that is being made time and again. Now, of course, they're also mentioning that she was somebody who was depressed and it was only triggered by this breakup.
No.
Yes, go on.
Ma'am, Tanisha Sharma's mother has categorically stated that her daughter was not a victim of depression. And regarding anxiety attack, ma'am, let me make it known to you that any one of us can have an anxiety attack. You can have it, I can have it, but that does not mean that we feel compelled to commit a suicide. No.
The depression says
Tanisha Sharma's mother has stated categorically that her child was a very happy child. She was doing very good in terms of her career. She was a beautiful soul. What happened to her in Sheezan Khan's makeup room? He manipulated her. He brainwashed her. He provoked her to do something which she should not have done. Or it could be a case of murder.
So let's take a look at, currently now the police officials are going to be looking at the Google accounts of Sheezan, also going to look at his phone to find out further clues of what exactly happened. We're keeping an eye out for that. But of course, there are different claims that are being made from the family members of Tanisha as well as Sheezan. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Slipping into a quick break here on that note. We'll be right back with the top stories. Do stay with us.